Hey guys, what's up? This is Tim from Very Technical, and today I'm playing around with Sony Vegas 11 and trying to find a good way to do picture-in-picture. Now, all the guides that I could find, especially on YouTube, they were more heavily geared towards the older versions of Sony Vegas, specifically like 8 and 9, and I tried following it in 11, but it didn't quite work. I really couldn't get the exact split screen, and I just decided to, not really mess around with it too much, and did a little more Google searching, and I found a plugin. It's called VASST Picture-in-Picture Selector, and it's free, but you do have to, give them some sign-up information, but it's actually pretty cool. And it makes doing picture-in-picture a hell of a lot easier than doing it manually and, trying to figure out all the dimensions and, things of that nature. So I'm just going to walk you through really quick some of the things you can do with this program. Now, as you can see here, we have the preview window, and it's showing two video streams and a background image. And the two video streams are overlaid on top of the background image, and they're about 50% of their original size. Now, to get that, what I had to do was to, select a certain area from the timeline, and then zip on up to Tools, go to Scripting, go all the way down to VASST, and then go over and select Picture-in-Picture Selector. Now, in this window, it's rather simple, but it's actually pretty powerful. On the other hand, as far as what it's doing in the background to, calculate this and just make your life, hell of a lot easier. Excuse me. So, in order to do any sort of overlay, you have to select from within the timeline, and at the very end, you have to give it at least a second of unselected space, or else it's not going to let you do the overlay. I think that's because because it's doing this sort of transition into it. And you may be able to just completely disable that and then select the entire video. I haven't really played around with that feature too much. What I've mainly been playing around with is the ability to basically shrink the video and then place it in one of the corners. So as you can see now, it's a 1080p 1920 by 1080 resolution project file. And that background image that actually says Very Technical, it is 1920 by 1080 pixels. Now, the video with the laptop screen shown on it is a 720p video that is shrunk 50%. And the green Windows 8 Start menu, showing the task manager, that video is actually a 1280 by 800 pixel image, and it is also shrunken by 50%. And then they are basically fitted into either the corners, upper right, upper left, lower right, lower left of the screen, or centered. And then you can also, obviously adjust the size. And you hit OK, and it's just going to run through it, and it's going to do this. So let's see, for just an example here, we're going to change this to 85, and then we will, we'll center it. So I hit OK, and then it's going to run through the scripting language, it's going to run through the script and do all the calculations that it needs to do. Then it's going to import it into this, and we're done. It gives you a message that says, hey, now I'm done. Full screen application. So we're going to hit start from beginning. And and we will let it play. Let's see if we can move it up a bit in real time. So for an example, we're going to go ahead and open the tweeting application. Now this application is called Tweetorama, and it's basically a front end for Twitter, and it will allow you to basically do anything that you would be able to do using exactly the website or it's trying to overlay here, because like TweetDeck, which is more traditional, because this should definitely be bigger. Let me double check these settings here. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so yeah, so it is definitely set to be 85%. Fortunately, it's not working, and of course, as I'm recording this video, it's, obviously not going to work. It's just my luck. Alright, so let's just go ahead and undo. We'll just undo all this overlay stuff, and we'll just start over. So, well, we won't start completely over, but alright, so what we have here is before I shrunk that second video. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try to do a picture-in-picture of this video, and we will snap it to that, and then go up to tools, scripting, VASST, picture-in-picture. We are going to change this to be 50% and lower right, and hit OK. It says it's done. Stop. Play from beginning. Hey guys, what's up? This is Tim Berry, so it worked that time. Technical. As you can see, it with Windows 8. Sorry, let me pause that. As you can see, it stopped it, or it reduced it. Oh my god, I can't talk. It reduced the video size and then placed it in the lower right hand corner. Now to do that manually, you're gonna have to use this right here. It's called track motion. Now, unfortunately, you're really gonna have to. Okay, what the fuck? Well, that's awesome. It just opens up the window and fucking disappears. Wow, great fucking software design, Sony. Yeah, that's pretty fucking retarded. Awesome. Just fucking close that shit. Hey guys, what's up? This is Tim Berry. Alright, sorry, let me pause that. Now, in order to do this manually, you're going to have to use this track motion feature. And what this is it allows you to make manual adjustments and reduce the image size yourself, and then using these X and Y axes, or axes, however you want to pronounce it, using those you're able to either push it up, down, left, and right, and you can also rotate the image. Now, in the guides on YouTube for Sony Vegas 8 and 9, it seemed to be pretty straightforward. Just reducing the video file to half and half on the height and width, and then using 180, left or right, depending on whether you wanted the video to be on the left or right. However, trying to do it here resulted in the video not going all the way to the right, and the videos for some reason weren't matching up. Now that in this particular project, they're obviously not going to match up perfectly, just because one video file is 1280 by 800 and the other video file is 720. So sorry, 720p. So there is some discrepancy between the height. However, I tried it using two 720p video files to test it out earlier, and I don't know, for some reason I really couldn't get it to line up all that great. And then I decided that, hey, it might be kind of cool to do something like this where the video file is actually in the corner while the main video file is expanded in the background. And I figured out that that's kind of complicated using this manual method. Now there is another tool where you can pan around, and it makes it a bit easier, but it's still kind of a pain in the butt when I'm just trying to get this done. I'm not trying to really put too much polish on. I mean, I definitely want this video to look good, but at the same time, the expression that time is money, it kind of weighs in here. So I wanted to look good and sound good, but I didn't necessarily want to put in all this time doing all this manual stuff. So the plugin really came in handy. So I would definitely recommend that you check it out if you only have simple picture-in-picture needs. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video. See you guys around. If you have any more recommendations for easy ways to do picture-in-picture, or just any other useful plugins you want to share, leave a comment or a video reply, and I'll try to take a look at it. Catch you guys later.